na na-abla tọwa afọ n'ụzọ Volkswagen na-agbafesa trela anọ. Ụmụntakịrị akụwa aka na kemgbe ụdị moto wee nchọrọ. Asị m na kemgbe ụdị gọvanọ anyị nchọrọ. Onye nsị na ahụ ịdị ime adịghị mma, ọjị na nga ịchọta onye ọ bụ. Ndị ọmara ejikwa na mma unu ga-ehụ ihe Chineke. Ndị osi ọhụrụ nọ nga. Gọọmenti kemgbe ka anyị. Onye nsị na ọ bụla ezi afta ka anyị tụlee ihe na-emere n'osi ọmama ebe ọdọ. Gọvanọ ime gbara ahụ. Onye nsị lefe anya obe a leta onye anya lewe anya obe a. Obe na mma. Anyị ga na-ekara Chineke. Eluigwe. Onye ọbụla ụlọta isi. Chineke anyị megbala ahụ. Ụmụ agụọla anyị la Abia steeti ka na-agụbiga oke. N'oge iketa anyị asọ a ga-emere anyị. Ma anyị leri apụtara anyị sị n'otuto n'aha Jizọs. Lekwa gọvanọ anyị la ndị niile nyerewe mkpaghachi, ndị ndụmọdụ, ndị ntụziaka, ndị ukwu na ndị nta. Ndị a ndị ime ha anyị si aga Chineke letakwa unu n'ụbọchị nleta. Taa gọvanọ ịbịa n'ọdọkwa okwu iji ihe Ụmụahịa bịado nga ịga iji aga zuo ihe niile ga-ega taa. Wele emebila okporo ụzọ ajọ ndị agaghị dị. Ọtụtụ ka nsi ka mma mbụla ebe ọ ka o mee. Ndị wivụlụ obi ime ime ga ole ya. N'otu afọ naanị nga niile enweela ọṅụ. Asị m Chineke ya lekwa ụlọ ụtụtụ, ya lekwa ụlọ ikete, ya lekwa ụlọ anyasị. Ndị eze Abia steeti zuru oke gboo daasị Chineke gọvanọ anyị a anyị na-eka mbụ n'otu afọ na ọrụ kara afọ atọ. N'afọ atọ ka na mfụrụ na anya nga ịhụ Abia steeti gụmụrụ ọṅụ ka ọ dị otu a n'aha Chineke nna na nke ọkpara na nke mmụọ nsọ.
Thank you. Onyeze Lolo. Biko will be moving on now with the next item.
Let me therefore invite for his opening remarks the Managing Director and CEO of Planet Projects Limited, Engineer Biodun Otunola, to please come forward and give his remarks. Thank you.
Your Excellency, Executive Governor of Abia State, Dr. Alexeti, the Speaker, distinguished Senator, all other protocol duly observed, traditional rulers here present, all other political appointees and political leaders. Good afternoon, everyone. Please permit me to say a few things about this project. As Planet Project, we reach out to the administration of His Excellency on the need to resolve the traffic and transport project in Abia State. And thankfully, His Excellency agreed and allowed us to go around the entire state for over a period of 6 months. We collected data, we went around everywhere. And I can say to you that what we found in Abia is not different from what we found in other states in Nigeria. So it's a state of motor parks everywhere. Every junction is a motor park. You have high level of criminality, drug abuse, stealing, all sorts of things that you can imagine that is not befitting of a modern city and state. So we went to task based on our experience of similar projects in Lagos and other places, and we came up with a plan on how to resolve this problem. Abba in particular, we discovered that there are 70 motor parks. And I don't know how a city can cope with 70 motor parks. It's just impossible. And that's where you see a lot of chaos, traffic congestion, a lot of problems that you have everywhere. And based on our experience of similar projects, we suggested that Abia, in particular, Abba, need to have 2 terminals. You know, one of them is strictly bus terminal, which is where we are in Osisioma today. And the second one will be what we call TOD, traffic-oriented development, which will integrate trailer parks. Apart from dealing with the issue of motor parks, the other issue we have has been the issue of junctions. There are about 9 critical junctions in Aba that are causing traffic problems. Based on our experience of similar projects, over 70% of your traffic is always at junctions. So we need to deal with these issues as well. The third leg of the problem are lack of bus stops and bus stations. Buses and taxis and cars are parking virtually everywhere because there are no provisions. So these are the issues that we're dealing with, and we have come to town to say that we have a solution to this problem. And His Excellency and his administration, being a future-thinking, visionary administration, task us to say, yes, let's have a solution. And here we are today, we have designed, and some of the solutions, you see them in the brochure right before you. I want to assure you that we have the experience, we have what it takes. In the next 12 months, the Aba you know is not the same Aba you will see again. By the time this project is done and completed, we want to assure you and promise you that in this city, people will be able to use modern facilities. Okay, there will be terminal that indeed people will be very happy to shop. We are going to have facility for ticketing. We are going to have facility for elevator. There will be skywalk. A lot of modern things that you need to have. Ticketing will be strictly electronic, and we can give our people modern life. Not the current system where you cannot even have public convenience in most of the motor parks that you have. I mean, imagine 70 scattered motor parks everywhere. It's just a recipe for chaos and criminality that we have today. But come another 12 months from now, we place it on record that a lot of the chaos that you know in Aba, you will not find them again. And there are 4 of the junctions that we are intervening in. One of them is Kepukepu Junction, Symmetry Junction, and then another one is Kepukepu there. So all of these 4 junctions are also going to be attended to in addition to the junction. His Excellency has also approved that we build 40 bus stations. So the era of people just parking indiscriminately on the road is no longer, it's going to be a thing of the past. So there will be proper bus stops and laybacks where you can park your car if you need to drop or if you buy anything. So these are mass facilities that we have seen in other parts of the world. And I say to you, Your Excellency, that congratulations on what you are doing today. Indeed, you are placing Aba and Abia State not only in Nigeria, but actually in world map. Thank you and congratulations, Your Excellency. Thank you.
The emperor, the conqueror, the champion, the lion is here.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Let me again appreciate the MD, CEO, Planet Projects Limited, Engineer Biodu Otunola. Of course, all that has been reeled out are all geared towards the ease of doing business in Abia State. I want to, at this point, call for a few goodwill messages and, of course, 2 minutes allotted to each of the speaker. First will be the Honorable Commissioner for Science and Technology, who is a son of the soil. Honorable Chima Uriaku, please. 2 minutes. Thank you. Please, can we put our hands together for him? Thank you.
Abia mmammanụ o, Abia kelewenu o, osisi ọma kelewenu. Your Excellency, sir, all protocol duly observed. Indeed, ndị osisi ọma is very happy with you, sir. Gọvanọ anyị mbụ Gọvanọ Adekpo Kotonadu. Unule anya, unagema la osisi ọma has benefited very, very much in this government. And today, Usoma is still benefiting. Hadi mehem o la alando Usoma, which is going to bring a lot of economic activities. Usoma is very, very indeed grateful to His Excellency. I do La Usoma will be supporting, will definitely support this government. Come 2027. La vote 2027 give them money. Because government can have boom government. Ihe gbasara ọrụ imezu ụzọ ọnọ gọvanọ n'obi, and gọvanọ anyị
ejighị osisi ọma egwu egwuregwu. Osisi ọma taa obi dị anyị ụtọ. Enwe m ọtụtụ okwu m nwere than to say, Governor, thank you. The good Lord will continue to protect you. The good Lord will continue to give you the strength to do more. Now, whom more is given, much is expected. Some again is still asking for more. We are asking for more. Because, Governor, I just say thank you and God bless you, sir. There we go.
Thank you. The next on the lineup will be the member representing the good people of Osisioma State Constituency, Osisioma South, please. Honorable Fine Ahuama, for his 2 minutes goodwill message. Biko kai koroniaka.
Osisioma mamano, kelewano, mamano, kelewano. Ndaka unabela ni ndeze mazunu kano kao ndaka inde wono His Excellency the Governor of Abia State. My own speaker, there man. My own senator said hello. My colleagues in the house even. They're them chairman. Unabela His Excellency, on behalf of Osisioma, both north and south, I enjoy it other than about. You have meant well for Osisioma. You have done well for us. We are owing you a lot. One day more the commissioner. Us and Osisioma need more. Osisioma I need more. Mother say, His Excellency, I'm after Ngana. I don't boss agache. Ete ko Osisioma. Abo Osisioma kwa. I ain't got to go Osisioma here also. Mother said, Governor, the same God that has taught you to remember us, we also taught you, both you and your family. Something checked my mind. I was a member of YPP. Because of the good work of His Excellency, the Governor of Abia State, I decided to change my party. That I will not control my car. Governor, you are welcome. We welcome. Thank you in Jesus' name.
Thank you so much. Ono manoye mari hana si apo na wo. Igakwana ge ho one leg ko na eme nke oma ga nọrọ on defense. So we want to thank you, sir, for taking that decision, which is for the greater good of Osisioma. Ladies and gentlemen, let me invite a very great personality, one man who has continued to give the needed support to His Excellency, the Governor of our time. I'd like to invite distinguished Senator Darlington Nwokocha. Agalaga Ibiacheva, Abiame Haneme, Dalo, Agage to Fono. Say Dalo. All right, thank you. Biko Kabia Tito on Ihane Meno Bachita. Thank you.
Mano, Kelewano. Your Excellency, the Governor of Abia State, Dr. Alex Chioma Oti. The Speaker, let me use you to recognize all the personalities here, including the former party state chairman that is now representing us at the national level. House members, DG, Ekelela Mahile, Ndeze, Ekelela Muno. Your Excellency, I am really impressed with what you are doing. Touching on what the House of Assembly member said, that he was a member of YPP and today he's a member of Labour Party. Only based on what you have been doing, how you have been running the platform the way it ought to be, convinced him that he should join the moving trend and a wonderful trend. I was once a member of House of Assembly in an opposition party as well, like he was. But I never switched to the ruling party then because I never had anything to convince me to join that government at that point. My brother, thank you so much for being convinced that you are following the right path. So many things. I want to assure you that I have joined His Excellency almost along the cross and breadth of this state. Whatever thing you are seeing in Osioma is what is happening in almost all the local governments in Abia State. And by the special grace of God, I am convinced that he's not doing all these things for anything like re-election. Election of Dr. Alex Otis is in God's hands. He's only giving these deliverables to make sure that from a humble beginning where he found himself, that every other person that is a right-thinking person with good intention will enjoy all the benefits that his government can offer. Your Excellency, I want to thank you for being a real human being. While that is being said, that's it. The government has support, and the only way to support this government is that if you see the project, any project at all that is being developed in this state, it is your project. Protect it. While this construction, all these projects are being put in place. If somebody is burning tire, ordinary tire on the road, third road, know that that particular tire that person is burning there is going to destroy that third road. Stop that person because it is your road. If any person comes to any of this infrastructure like this terminal, and you are making it not to look too clean, stop that person. You don't have to wait for the governor or the commissioner to come and tell you that. Stop the person because all these projects belong to us. His own is to put the projects and our own is to protect those projects. And when we are doing that, God will bless us and bless Abia in Jesus' name.
Thank you, distinguished Senator Darlington Wokocha. Ladies and gentlemen, finally for the Goodwill messages, I'd like to invite the Speaker of the State House of Assembly, the Right Honorable Emmanuel Emerald. Thank you.
Abiamamano, Ekeleno. Excellency, sir, my colleagues and other distinguished personalities here. Ndeze, Nabilani, I don't have much to say because all the important things that need to be said have been said. I don't need to bore you with more speeches, but I am here in appreciation of what the governor has been doing. And I want to say that I am proud to be associated with him. My colleagues are also proud to be associated with this working governor. So, Onunginya Kala, where Senator Darlington Nku, and then when I go here, Benagala Beke, only Linda Chandi, Maga women, when gives in Wabola land is one. Before I get to talk about getting not here, but immediately I love Rebena. About the Wakabia, the one do anyhow. So we should learn to be orderly and protect what we have, and that will be the beginning of our success. Mother's log Emerald Mama, the Premier Abia State in Mara Dr. Alex Otimma.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure we're all warming up to listen to His Excellency address us and of course further move for the flag off. At this point, please permit me to invite for a vote of thanks before we invite His Excellency to address the good people here gathered. The Mayor of Osisiomangwa Local Government Area, Honorable Chief Israel Chinemere Mweke, to please come and thank His Excellency as an entourage before he addresses us. Thank you.
Your Excellency, the Executive Governor of Abia State, Dr. Alex Choma Oti, OFR, the Speaker, our dear Senator, Senator Dalo, please allow me to stand on existing protocol. I want to thank you, Your Excellency, once more for the projects that are being carried out in Osioma. And I want to thank everybody who has come here to honor His Excellency and to also bear allegiance to the developmental strides that His Excellency has been able to accomplish in 1 year. And you all will agree with me that in 1 year, His Excellency has nearly exhausted all his campaign promises. And it means he has 3 more years to do much more than he had campaigned. There's a scripture that says that God is able to do exceedingly abundantly above what we can ever think or ask. And Your Excellency, you are doing exactly that. You have 3 more years. If this is 1 out of 4 and you have gone this far, I'm sure by the time we are the 3rd year, we'll be celebrating a new Abia. But much more important, I want to thank His Excellency for the choice of the contractor. If you know how things work in life, there was a time 2 countries were about to play the World Cup finals. One of those countries had a coach who had won the World Cup. The other one did not have a coach that had won the World Cup. And when people were analyzing, they said the one who had won the World Cup knows what it is to win a World Cup. And that prediction was right. That country that had the coach that had won the World Cup won it again. His Excellency did not just bring anybody to work here. You see what he did in Port Harcourt Road? He brought Julius Berger. That ended the matter. Planet Project, I keep making that mistake. Planet Project built the terminal at Oshodi. Your Excellency, you know I live in Lagos before I relocated here, by your permission. Your Excellency, I used to stay at Isolo. I pass Oshodi every day while commuting to the island and back. I knew what Oshodi looked like before their terminal was built, and I know what it looked like after. I want to thank you because you have selected a world-class company to come and reproduce what they know how to do. So we are not going to spend time. We are not going to spend time supervising, inspecting. These guys have done it before. They have learned from mistakes they even have made in other places, and we are beneficiaries of that expertise. Oyishi didn't look for anyhow kind of company. He looked for a company that you can close your eyes, give them this job, and come back. You can see all the work they have done in the broker faces. You can monitor it. I'm very grateful. We are very grateful. I want to thank everyone that have come here, and I want to thank His Excellency. Sir, we want to say thank you. We can never get tired of saying thank you because you never get tired of delivering. You always give, and you have never stopped giving. So we will not stop saying thank you. Thank you, and God bless each and every one of us.
Thank you so much, Mayor, Osisemangwa local government area. Ladies and gentlemen, please, I'd like to make this announcement. For the flag off, we have 3 polling points. The first point will be handled by Mr. Speaker. Second point will be by His Excellency the Governor and our special guest of honor, Mazi Owuna. And of course, the third point will be by the Mayor, Osisemangwa local government area. So with the hands together, we'll have the flag off done. Let me therefore inform us, of course, it takes a man who has capacity to deliver. Abia State is blessed with a capacity governor. You can only give what you have. His Excellency, of course, we know is a man of class, and that he has brought to bear in Abia State. A man of integrity, a man who has a name to defend anytime, any day, and you can see for yourselves what is playing out here in Abia State. Join me therefore as I invite, ladies and gentlemen, our indefatigable, result-oriented governor of our time, His Excellency Dr. Alex Oti, OFR, to please address his people.
Please be seated. Thank you. The Speaker, Abia State House of Assembly, Right Honorable Emmanuel Emerowa. Distinguished Senator Darlington Wokocha Dalu. The House of Assembly members, and there are a lot of you here, permit me to use Honorable Fine Ahwam, who represents the good people of Osisioma South in the State House of Assembly, to reach all of you. The Chief of Staff to the Governor, Pastor Kepu Ajaba, PhD. If you don't mind, I'll use you to reach every government appointee, including commissioners that are here with us, special advisors, senior special assistants, and special assistants. I will also use you to reach body of permanent secretaries that are here, heads of parastatals and agencies that are also here with us. The mayor, representing the good people of Osisioma Ngwa local government area, Engineer Israel Weke. Permit me to use you to reach other mayors that are here with us, deputy mayors, councillors, and other people working in the different local government areas, including Osisioma. Let me use the chairman of the Council of Traditional Rulers in Abia State, His Royal Majesty Eze Linus Ntomba Linto. The Royal Majesty, I would like to use you to reach all other custodians of our traditional institution and culture that are here, including your deputies and other traditional rulers. All the men of God that are here in our presence, I would like to specially recognize you. Let me recognize our special guest of honor in the person of Mazi Clement Owunna, MFR. He is the chairman and chief executive of Starline Group of Companies, an investor extraordinaire, a pharmacist by training, and then an attempted politician because he did one election once and tried to run away. We wanted to bring him back, he refused. He was also a director of Diamond Bank, which today has merged with Access Bank. Mazi, you are welcome. If you don't mind, I will use you to reach other industrialists that are here, businessmen and women, professionals that join us, traders, and small-scale businessmen and women.
including our people from Asmata, from the Shoe Plaza, and all the micro, small, and medium scale enterprises. You are all welcome. Let me recognize Mr. Biodu Otuola, who spoke to us momentarily. He is the Chief Executive of Planet Projects, the people who have been entrusted with the responsibility of delivering this project in the next 12 months or less. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, gentlemen of the press, let me start by welcoming you as you join us to flag off this major project. And I've titled my speech this morning, very short speech, On the Wings of Big Dreams. Let me with great joy welcome everyone who has joined us for the formal flag off of the first phase of the Abia Urban Renewal and Public Transport Project in Aba. Tomorrow in Umuahia, we shall flag off the second phase. The combined infrastructure development and remodeling works shall proceed and run simultaneously in the two major urban centers of the state. The critical components of this project include the modeling and construction of central bus terminals for bigger commuter buses at strategic locations in each of the two cities, bus shelters and laybys along the intra-city routes, and junction improvement works at major road intersections. The Abia Urban Renewal Public Transport Project is conceived and structured to bring holistic improvements to the general inter- and intra-city transport ecosystem in the urban centers of the state, ease traffic congestion, and improve the aesthetics of our cities. The flag off of this project underscores our commitment to setting higher standards in social service delivery as we seek to deliver to our people an end-to-end transport system that structurally mirrors what you find in the more developed cities of the world. The project is essentially about moving people in safety and comfort from one part of the city to another, cutting out the inefficiencies of the present system and opening up the general transportation ecosystem to new private investors. With accommodation for various vehicle types and sizes, the new system is poised to effectively change how we shuttle from one part of the cities to others. Beyond just changing the way individuals and families move around for business and leisure, the Abia Urban Renewal and Public Transport Project holds even greater promises. With provision for the development of truck transit terminals in the outskirts, this project will, when completed, solve a lot of problems associated with the uncontrolled movement of heavy-duty vehicles into the city centers. From providing safe environment for the truck drivers to park, refuel, and access several other services, the new system guarantees safety of road users, security of goods in transit, as well as free flow of traffic on the roads. This project, however, goes beyond roads, as it has incorporated other modes of transport in its design and conception. As you are aware, the Nigerian Railway Corporation recently resumed service on the Aba-Port Harcourt corridor. Efforts are already in top gear to extend the services to the city of Umuahia. The Abia Urban Renewal and Public Transport Project has been designed to make it easy for commuters to alight from the trains and connect to their destinations within the cities seamlessly. Structured as an intermodal transport framework to cater for those arriving at various cities from other parts of the country through different modes of transportation, the project will, on completion, eliminate the hassles travelers coming into the urban cities faced before now. While the state government will fund the development of associated transport infrastructure, including the bus stations, laybys, and depots, which shall work with the private sector partners in the acquisition of the right types of vehicles for the various circuits, operations, and maintenance. Transparency shall be at the center of the selection process for the right transport service company operating the different legs of the service routes that will emerge at the completion of the exercise. The gains of the urban renewal and public transport projects for the cities of Aba and Umuahia are enormous. In addition to changing the face of the public transport system, we shall create room for the introduction of more energy-efficient vehicles, job creation for our youth, and make the cities more livable for the modern man and woman. What shall happen to different services operators earning their living from the transport sector in the two cities, including keke riders and commercial bus drivers? Are we suddenly going to chase them away? I believe that's the question. Our answer is no. They will still be very relevant, serving different segments of the population, but in a different way. In the new system, however, we shall work with the relevant stakeholders to map out different routes across the various ends of the city, where they will continue to serve commuters to the last mile. We appreciate the very important role the transporters play in our economy and shall continue to basis for their continuing participation as job creators and service providers. What difference will the urban renewal and public transport project bring upon completion? So many. The first is a more efficient, secure, and reliable transportation system along the major intra-city routes. This new system will also guarantee that our streets are cleaner and that our vehicles can park safely on the laybys along the roads without obstructing the smooth flow of traffic. For commuters, the bus shelters will keep them safe from the harsh elements of the weather while they wait to board their vehicles. The commuters are guaranteed access to safer and more comfortable vehicles every time and all the time. The completion of the urban renewal and public transport project will also mean the end of some old habits that have become popular traditions in the present system. There will be no role for touts, and the old culture of spending longer time to fill vehicles with passengers will be gone for good. What we are setting up will be very similar to what obtains in the developed societies, where buses arrive at particular time of the day, board passengers, and leave within minutes. A few people may ask why we want to disrupt the transport ecosystem in the state. The reply is simple. Our people deserve something better than what we currently have. Remember that we're making extensive investments in the development and restoration of the urban road infrastructure. The urban renewal and public transport project represents the next phase of our program for the regeneration of our cities, making them more environmentally friendly. The success of this grand project will require the cooperation of every stakeholder. We invite you to give the necessary support to the contractor, Planet Projects, which has demonstrated excellence in the delivery of projects of this nature around the country. We expect that they will leverage their extensive experience in project execution and management to complete this assignment on schedule. The various agencies and organs of the government shall continue to engage with the relevant stakeholders, smoothing rough edges and working actively to see to the timely completion of this project. I will invite us to develop a new mindset and work with the government to move our urban centers to the next phase of development, where the push for survival and economic success does not cost us our decency and sense of order. The urban renewal and public transport project will come, as you have heard from the various project managers, with modern bus terminals, and shall have in them public conveniences, water treatment buildings, amongst other facilities that will make the adoption of a new habit very necessary as we interact with the city and its wider ecosystem. So this is about planning and ensuring that our plans work. A few inconveniences are bound to come, but we must keep our eyes on the bigger picture. Our cities have fallen behind their peers on very critical development parameters, and we must now move with great speed to catch up and create new standards for urban living in the region. We shall, however, be very mindful of the economic realities of the time in the execution of these projects and manage them in ways that their disruptive impacts are anticipated in advance and curtailed. As I mentioned a few months ago, ours shall not be an administration that restricts itself to the mundane duties of governance. We promise to do things better and do more in terms of delivering world-class infrastructure projects and services to the people. The Abia Urban Renewal and Public Transport Project is another demonstration of our commitment to deliver more to the people. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, our traditional rulers, the mayors that are here, the speaker, members of the House of Assembly, honorable commissioners, special assistants, senior special assistants, special advisors, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you for listening, and it is on this note that I invite the special guest of honor, Mazi Clement Owuna, MFA, to lead us as we flag off the new system, transportation and planning project. The planning project should also join. Mazi Clement Owuna, I'm sure you will have one or two as you take over the microphone. I'll be here once you are ready. I'll join you. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, thank you. The microphone over to you, sir.
Osisi ọma mma mmanụ, Abia mma mmanụ, Nigeria kelenu. Your Excellency, I'm truly humbled to be here today. I don't have much to say, but to congratulate you on what you've been doing so far in Abia. For those of us that have been associated with you for many years, we are not surprised. Governance, true governance, can only bring better things. And if you notice what is happening in Abia today, so many people are trying to. The destination now is Abia, especially Aba. Those of us in industry
we have had to dust out our former plans that we jettisoned because of His Excellency. Within my group, we made a decision to start the expansion of our pharmaceutical factory because of you and the confidence. And a couple of my friends are coming to Aba to invest because of you. May God continue to guide you, be with you in the things, and we will continue as people in Aba, as people in Abia, to support good governance. I just want to, on the close, say that we are all happy with what is going on in Abia State today. But like I said, those of us that know His Excellency, like the Americans will say, we ain't seen nothing yet. So Jidekij, Chukwu ga-agọzi gị. Anyị nwekwanu ị na-akwado ume, Chukwu ga-agọzikwa anyị. Ndị dum bịara ebe a taa, Chukwu gọzie onye ọbụla n'aha Jizọs.
Thank you. Please, as His Excellency and his entourage moves for the flag off, I need to remind us that from here, the Excellency Governor will be moving straight for the Abia South Senatorial Zone Town Hall meeting. And of course, thereafter we will be converging again for the commissioning of Green Avenue Road, University Road, and College Road. The residents of
Anyone who can try? Good.
What we are looking at for, like here we're in the
Go back, everybody. Let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go back. Go back. Madam, go back. Nobody else. No, go back. Let's go back. Let's go back.
Ada.
watching Kepukepu TV, and today is another great day in Abia State. We are with the governor sent to commission about transport terminal here in Usomangwa local government, more especially about Mega Mall. There is all happening today, and it's been fully commissioned, fully flagged up, and all the governor is fully on ground, showing Abians what governance is all about, and also making us to believe that serving the people is never a rocket science. So happening today, and we are here to testify the goodness of the Lord and also what God have done in our state, God's own state. So Kepukepu never alive to show you how they be, how it will happen, and also what will happen in God's own state. Watching Kepukepu TV, I love you all. Men of Simba and Calabas came to Abba. Yeah, sorry.